There's no shelter that's going to protect you from that. A 3 mile long asteroid hitting the Earth is GG's, bro. Nobody's surviving that. No bunkers are surviving that. It's gone. The Earth will be fucked. The whole core of the planet would be liquefied. You're done. You're done. Anybody on the surface of the planet would be instantly fucking evaporated. I don't think people understand. They don't understand how this works, chat. There would be nothing. Boom. Earth liquefies. The entire planet becomes fucking malted lava. You're done. Gonna have to give life another 3-4 billion years to reestablish itself. It's gonna start over from scratch. If. GG's, bro. It's events like this that open your eyes to the reality of your existence. We're so insignificant in this existence, chat. We're less than ants. We're less than bacteria.
Focus that over the years, we've often seen so many people prioritize streaming over relationships. As crazy as it sounds, I literally know people that have
niggas are over here worrying about DDG's love life when their whole existence could be terminated tomorrow. Is that not crazy?
Their marriages over streaming, and they weren't even like big creators. Turns out trying to cut people out of your life to generate some kind of parasocial audience online usually doesn't end well. I can't express enough how important it's been for me over the years of being a streamer to...
He says, Scott, you so chopped that the asteroid might turn and run. Hearing your streams.
For you to still at least be around human beings. This is where we move into the common coping stage of streamers. I guarantee what I'm about to say, either A, you've done this as a streamer, or you've seen a streamer do this, because even I've done this. Because the unseen cost of being a streamer is so high, we'll start coming up with ideas to...
He says, you worry way too much about dying. Try focusing on living. Point taken, Rob. Point taken. He says, that movie, Don't Look Up, had some truth to it. I think, you want to know the dark truth, chat? The dark truth is, I think that if that asteroid was heading towards Earth, they would not even have mentioned it in the news at all. If we had an asteroid or a comet heading towards Earth, extinction event level asteroid heading towards Earth, I don't think they would mention it at all. Why would they? Mentioning it 3 months before it happens is going to cause worldwide panic.
Hopefully fix these problems, right? Number one, taking extended breaks. Streamers will often just tell themselves...
Oh my God, homie said, pop quiz, chat. What kind of car did Scott poop himself in? Vin says Lambo.
Hey, if I take a couple weeks off,
yeah, you guys are too much.
I'll be better than ever. Now, there's nothing wrong with extended breaks. The problem is streamers will try to cope with this idea that if they do this and come back, they'll be happy again. But 99% of the time, all they do is take a break, come back, and hate it even more because they're just jumping into the same horrible fucking routines that they were doing in the first place. They'll next cope by saying, you know what? It's the game. It's the content. I'm so burnt out on Fortnite. Like, that's all we play. So now I'm gonna change up to Call of Duty, and that will like re-spark my love for this. But then you typically see the fall of the numbers, which creates the stress and anxiety and depression again. And it's not at all that streamers can't move from one game to another. I've done that plenty of times throughout the years. It's just that it's difficult. And if you're not doing the other things that we talked about earlier.
But being a game streamer is very different from being a talking streamer, dude. Being a game streamer is very different from being a talking streamer. When you're a game streamer, if that game falls off, you fall off. If the game falls off, you fall off, chat. The difference between being a gaming streamer and a normal streamer is when you're a normal streamer who talks, it's very hard for you to fucking fall off. You know? As a human being.
Like taking care of yourself, being around other humans.
He says, a Ford Fiesta, a Lambo, a Miata. Oh my God, man. You guys are doing me dirty. He says, hell yeah, it's different. Everybody leave chat. We only have 90 days to live. Homie said, help me.
Human being, controlling your hours, getting better sleep. When you get excited about trying to do something and you think it's going to re-spark your love.
He says, but if you suck at it, then you will fall off. Oh, well, yeah, Donatello. If you pick a game like me, Fortnite. When I play Fortnite on stream chat, I'm not trying to get viewers because I already know I'm not impressing nobody with my Fortnite skills. Come on.
Okay.
I'm not impressing nobody with my Fortnite skills. When you guys see me playing Fortnite on here, it's because I'm just trying to have fun for myself. Because I know that's not going to make it. I honestly, I don't think I have any other skill other than being a yapper, chat. The only skill I have is being a yapper. Even reacting to content doesn't do as well as when I'm just yapping. So, depends on the kind of person you are, but being a game streamer is way hard because unless you're cracked at the game, I don't know how you blow up. And if you are cracked at the game, if the game falls off, you're dead. GG's. And if you're not good at any games and you try to be a gamer streamer, I don't know what you expect to happen. Because I see on Twitch, you go to Twitch and you find people playing games. There's so many of them just sitting there in silence. They're just like this, chat. Who wants to watch this? It didn't do it. Yeah, it did it. Like, what the hell? Who wants to watch this? Who wants to watch this? Who wants to watch this? Because I see so many fucking streamers on Twitch that are just streaming in dead silence. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck do you really think you're gonna get an audience when you don't even talk to the chat? You get somebody come in and say, yo, what's up? And they don't even acknowledge you. They just keep doing what they were doing. You're not gonna get an audience doing that. Donna says, that's why when you make it, you need a team to continue to pump out great content for you. Donna tells us I keep telling people how you have to have a team. A streamer with no team and nobody clipping, extremely hard to blow up. Vin says, only if you have milkers. Oh, if you're a female, the rules don't apply to you, Vin. I'm only talking about men. Men and chopped girls. If you're a man or a chopped girl, these rules apply to you. If you're a female, you don't need to do nothing. If you're a female, just wear a fucking push-up bra. You're good. You'll make it. Look at Sam Frank. Look at Sam Frank, chat. Perfect example. If you're a female, you have a push-up bra, you'll make it.
For it, and it doesn't, and it makes it even worse. You feel trapped, and it just sucks more. You'll see this overabundance.
He says, why doesn't Bae clip for you? She doesn't know how. She said that she might try to do it when she gets on maternity leave. We'll see. Look, if we blow up while we're on maternity leave, because she has like 3 months off and I have 2 months off, if we can blow up during maternity leave, then I'll let her quit her job. But if not, she's going to have to keep going back to work, I guess. She said she would help me make clips, though, so we'll see.
Some streamers saying, I'm going to create better schedules so that way you know when I'm here. Or like, fuck my...
At least you got the 80s porn beard. Oh, my goodness.
And again, these are great ideas. But none of these ideas work if you're...
What do y'all have against 80s porn, chat? Seriously. What do you guys have against 80s porn, bro?
Still doing the exact things that caused the problems in the first place. This is where we can move into some valuable lessons for streamers and viewers. For the viewer perspective, I think it's safe to say if you notice a streamer take some time off, it's not that they don't appreciate being there and they don't care about your view. They just might need some goddamn time off. This shit gets really lonely and boring and just and shitty, right? You just can't expect somebody to be on 24/7. Even
honestly, I disagree with Big E a little bit here. It only gets shitty if your audience is really shitty. I'm lucky my audience is a very versatile audience. Like some nights you guys are toxic, but other nights you guys are friendly, you know? Like tonight for the most part has been friendly. But if you have an audience that's always hating on you and all of your people are haters, you don't have any like people that are even supporters at all, or people that even watch just because they want to see what's going on, they're just actual haters, that's when it gets rough. That's when it gets rough. Like if you were like a FoozyTube,